At some point, pretending stops being cute. Smiling when it hurts. Saying, "I'm fine," when your soul is running on empty. Agreeing to things your body is screaming no to. Just to keep the peace. It gets old. Heavy. Exhausting. There comes a time in life, usually after you've been cracked open a few times, when the mask just doesn't fit anymore. When small talk becomes unbearable. When fake friendships make your skin crawl. And when survival mode feels like a betrayal to the person you're becoming. You reach a threshold. And on the other side of that threshold is truth. Raw, inconvenient, uncomfortable truth. But also peace. Because here's the thing about pretending. It keeps you liked but never loved. It keeps you safe but never seen. It keeps you busy but never fulfilled. And maybe that worked once. When you needed to survive a toxic home. When you had to play small to avoid being targeted. When you didn't have the language or the power to speak up for yourself. But now you're too grown for that. You've tasted too much reality. You've sat with your demons long enough to stop fearing them. You've unlearned the idea that love has to come at the cost of your voice. So no, you're not pretending anymore. Not pretending to be okay with crumbs. Not pretending to fit into rooms you've outgrown. Not pretending to laugh at jokes that dehumanize you. Or smile through conversations that insult your intelligence. You're not here to make others comfortable at your own expense. Because you're in a season now where authenticity isn't a luxury. It's a requirement. You want real conversations. Real connection. Real love, even if it's rare. Real growth, even if it's messy. And yes, that might mean losing some people who only knew how to love the version of you that kept quiet. Let them go. That version of you was never your final form anyway. You're not hard to love. You're just no longer available to be loved wrong. So say what you mean now. Stand on your boundaries. Hold your standards without flinching. Let your yes mean yes, and your no mean hell no. Because when you stop pretending, you start living. And when you start living, you stop tolerating anything that feels like a cage. This is the grown phase, where peace matters more than people-pleasing. Where your purpose is louder than your fear. Where you're no longer willing to dim your light to fit into dark places. You don't owe the world a version of you that makes them feel safe. You owe yourself the truth, and you're finally ready to live in it. If this resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe. Someone else is ready to stop pretending too.